So I was sent a recommendation at the other stream by Dragon Ball awesome person, and they introduced me to the diabolical trial of Shredder, and I loved it. And look at all the ones they did. We're definitely gonna see these ones, especially this one, Azula. But I want to see part 2 of this. So this is the demonic trial of the Tengu Shredder. Oh God.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for another installment.
Yo. Oh, ready? Not the sonic room damage sound effect. Hold up. I don't know, that just tickles me for some reason.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for another installment
And is that Robot
of the
Chicken?
Shredder Trials. And our next challenger has approached to be judged for the prestigious honor of having a seat at the round table. And that next challenger is none other than the demonic Avengers level threat, the Tengu Shredder. So we ain't gonna waste no time. Without further ado, it is time to continue the Shredder Trials. Exhibit A.
Exhibit A, let's go.
Y'all ready, ladies and gentlemen? I now present to you Exhibit A, the Shredder from Hell. Now, the Tengu Shredder is from the depths of hell. Now, I know some of y'all niggas gotta be shook, because first we talked about an alien, and now we're talking about a demon. I know some of y'all probably thought Shredder was just a human.
I
The
thought
next
so
part we will be
too.
talking about the human version, but this
There's
one,
another
however, though, yeah, get ready to strap in. So to understand all of this, we have to go back all the way to 300 AD.
Oh, God
Now,
damn.
as we can
Okay.
see, this village is burning, and people are running for their lives because they are under attack by a Tengu that was called the Shredder. Yeah,
Village
this
Shredder.
big ass Godzilla looking motherfucker.
What the
was
fuck? Wait, who's
original
this?
Shredder that came from the depths of hell to wreak havoc on Earth. And look at it, he is killing niggas out here frying motherfuckers extra crispy. And this demon just wreaked.
I'm sorry. That chicken look good though. Yo, shit. Can I say it again?
Niggas out here frying motherfuckers extra crispy. And this
Damn, I missed it. Hold on, let me go back.
he is killing niggas out here frying motherfuckers extra
That looks so good.
crispy. And
That looks so good, Chad. God damn.
this demon just wreaked havoc and destroyed everything in its path. So to stop the Shredder,
That's
the Emperor
Fred Pooble,
of Japan
not Popeye.
gathered the
It's
5
chicken, it's
greatest
chicken,
warriors
man.
in the world. And of those warriors, one of them was none other than the original Orokusaki. Yes,
Orokusaki,
Ultron Shredder
yes.
stole this whole nigga's flow to gain respect and have a higher place in society. So these great
This motherfucker took my fucking word for word, bar for bar. Oh my god! I was hoping he played that clip when he said that. He took his flow, Chad. His flow is gone.
this flow to gain respect and have a higher place in society. So these great warriors were given sacred armor and they set out to defeat the Shredder. Now before their battle even starts, we gotta pump the brakes because look at this shit. That is a whole village over there that has been burnt down and destroyed. And by my calculations, those villagers are 99.9% dead. I mean, let's be real. It's a demon. He probably snatched all their damn souls. But anyways, the warriors pull up on Shredder and immediately start to get washed. They stood no chance. Look at this dude and his poor horse. Shredder winded up his fist all the way to the heavens and slung that nigga all the way to the Mississippi River. And look at bro right here. Blood tried to hit him with a mace and chain him up around this tree. But the demon said,
Gum
squash that nigga. So the only person that was able to give this demon a fight was none other than Orokusaki. Now, Saki was actually able to damage him. He was so strong, he was able to cut off the demon's arm and actually bring it to its knees. So it looked like it was all over. The world was about to be saved. Saki told him, "Go back to the hell from which you came from, demon!"
Wait, but
right before he was
that
about to
means he
give the
was
killing
really
blow, the demon
years old?
invaded his mind. And he started to seduce this man. So the Shredder made him an offer. He told him,
Great warrior, I can give you everything that you desire. Money, power, bitches.
Bitches.
Countless bitches from across the world. All you have to do is sell me your soul.
So that's
after
what
hearing
happened.
the demon's offer,
Deal or no
Saki
deal?
took the deal. He
No!
sold his soul.
So that's
he
why he was
destroyed
selling
the
him.
body of the demon to make it look like he defeated him. But in all actuality, the demon merged with him, and Oroku Saki became the host of the Shredder. So they returned to Yamato,
Oh my
and they were
gosh.
welcomed back with a party by the Emperor and all of the people. So the Emperor is up here praising them, giving them the glory, the honor, and all the glaze. But
Not
little
the
did he
Splatoon.
and everybody else know that the worst was
Not the
yet to come.
Splatoon.
Because later on, right after the ceremony, Saki, or no, let me rephrase that, the Shredder came back to Yamato, surrounded by demons, and destroyed the whole place, massacring everybody.
Oh, mass murder number
So,
3. Oh
the
my
Emperor,
God.
yeah, that nigga's dead. And over time, he just plunged the entire world into darkness. Nobody could stop this nigga, not even armies. They all failed. He became the world's most feared warlord. And on top of that, he was a Avengers level threat. It was hopeless.
Warcraft.
This was the Demon King that all the Isekai protagonists are summoned to come defeat. So there was only one way to stop this Demon King Shredder. The 4 other ninjas that used to be his teammates had to learn mystic arts so they could ascend to godhood, because that was the only way they were going to be able to stop him.
wow.
So years later, after they finished training and became gods, they went to confront their old friend. Now, as we can see, the Shredder, or should I call him Oroku Hefner, is having a good old time with his bitches.
The royal penis is clean, your highness.
Until the 4 dragon warriors bust up in his crib. So obviously this man Shredder was pissed. He told him, "Oh, you cock-blocking motherfuckers. You were just about to get to the good part. Fuck."
Oh, he pissed. He was really pissed. I'm not gonna lie, I'll be mad too. But it's deserved. It's deserved. You deserve to get cock black, nigga.
Fuck you, Saki. You betrayed us. Your best friends. All for what, Saki? For a taste of pussy? Don't ask me if I was in the wrong. Hanging out with you pussyless fools was never going to get me laid.
So Shredder attacks him, but the 4 dragons were ready, because with their mystic arts, they were able to keep up with him. So they actually ended up
Let's go.
knocking this
Damn!
man. Hell, they couldn't even believe it. So the Shredder decided it was time to release his full power. So this man transforms into a dragon.
A dragon?
This was wild. You had to think, oh, these niggas are about to get cooked. But then you gotta remember, oh wait, these niggas are also gods too. So they transformed into dragon avatars as well. So it was time for the final boss battle with the world at stake. A big ass dragon battle. So the motherfucking Green Ranger hits him from the back and smashes him in the ground. But this man got up and used super.
Why does this remind me of a little bit of a what was it called? It's a classic PlayStation title. Dragoon Lagoon, was it? Reminds me a little bit of that.
explosive way,
It deserves a remake too.
sending everybody flying. The Yellow Ranger got flung all the way into a mountain. And oh my God, look what he did to the Green Ranger. Nigga grabbed her neck and planted her in the ground. Then he threw her so hard it destroyed the whole castle. But the 4 dragons were persistent. Even though they was getting their ass
Not
whooped
the
and
Green
getting
Ranger.
bitch slapped, they kept on jumping them. So then the Yellow Ranger ends up turning into Kung Lao. Nigga threw his hat and it turned into a shuriken, cutting off both of his hands. Then they start using Ki Blast to seal this man's spirit. So he ended up running out of Ki for his transformation and ended up falling all the way down to the ground. The Shredder's reign of terror was finally over. So the 4 dragons came up with a plan because they knew they couldn't kill him because this man was an entity. Death would not hold this man back.
What
so
the
they
hell?
decided to seal him so he would never resurrect. So these 4 ninjas ended up becoming the legendary Ninja Tribunal, and their whole purpose was to watch over this man's casket and to train warriors if this man ever resurrected. And they did this for 1,700 years.
1,700 years? Let me guess. The Ninja Turtles are next to seal him now, just like they did? Oh my gosh.
So everything seemed all fine.
Not Batman. Get out.
Until his acolytes broke in, stole his casket, and resurrected him. The Shredder.
Oh god. Dang it! Y'all had one job. Where were y'all? I thought you were supposed to watch over it. Come on.
Exhibit
I blame
A
Susan.
wrap up. Multiple mass murders, property damage, multiple attempted murders, criminal mischief, treason of the highest order, war crimes. Exhibit B.
Time for bed. Let's go. Let's go.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit B, Dark Resurrection. So, as I stated at the end of Exhibit A, the Shredder's mystic acolytes broke into the Tribunal's temple and stole the Shredder's casket so they could resurrect him. So now we go back to present-day New York, and his acolytes are performing the ritual in the Chrysler Building. I know this man Spider-Man mad doing this satanic shit on his turf. So to resurrect the Shredder, they had to recite these words and say it in unison.
Nah, they freaking Mickey Mouse into it.
So using the ancient speech
No
to summon the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, the Shredder arose from the dead and his body was completely rebuilt into the form of a demon. And his aura was so strong, he blew the place up. So once the acolytes knew this man was back, they instantly started glazing. This nigga Shredder was on some Roman Reigns shit. The first thing he said out the casket was,
Acknowledge me.
"Oh, yes, me lord." So Shredder was itching to do some bad things because the man's been sealed for 1,700 years. But also, the acolytes told him about the Utrom Shredder and how he impersonated him for years. And even though Utrom Shredder isn't here anymore, Karai became the new Shredder. So this man was lit.
Oh, it's gonna be a fight. Oh.
And immediately attacked his acolytes. And bro was yelling at him and telling him,
How dare you let those bum-ass niggas tarnish my name?
"Oh, master, we apologize." So the first thing on this man's
No,
agenda
we're
was to
sorry.
head to the Foot headquarters. And while he was on the way, he decided to cause mayhem. Nigga was floating down the streets and just destroying everything, causing multiple car crashes, blowing up newspaper stands,
Arson again,
vandalizing that
damn.
wood statue outside of the Rockefeller Center. And my God, this was the worst one. He let this motherfucker right here burn alive in a car.
Help me! No!
Hey, this show was shown on 4Kids, by the way. So Shredder arrives at Foot Clan HQ and doesn't even decide to use the door that's clearly right there. Nah, he just
4Kids,
blows a
get
massive
back to
hole
your
up.
prime
So
like
a
this.
massive amount of Foot ninjas
What
come up and try to
happened?
ambush him. But Shredder was about to catch 100 bodies in just 5 seconds because he immediately blows up the entire area, killing damn near every Foot ninja in the blast radius. And it went so quick, he was disappointed. Shredder looked at their corpses and said,
You call yourselves ninja? Pathetic. Put the fries in the bag.
So then the Foot Clan deploys every single mech that they have to try to stop him. But they
Fries
failed
sounds
miserably,
good right now.
getting eviscerated on the spot. And just look at this carnage, bro. They stood no chance. Nigga right here got folded like an omelet. So Shredder proceeded to get all the way to the top floor. And he is immediately met by the elite guard. the same elite guard that put Leonardo in a coma for a week. And you know what he does to these dudes? He uses the Force to grab their weapons, then just flings it at them, one-shotting them.
Oh,
The
damn.
Foot Clan elites
Assault
got
times
one shot
four.
by this man. Unbelievable.
Ooh.
So the last people to try to stop him were these recon ninja trying to seal him, but this did not work at all because this man
Of
just
course
breaks
not.
out of what they tried to seal him in and brutally
Honestly,
snatches
deserve.
their souls.
Deserve.
to
Screw
lift
them
their
all.
bodies
Screw
and
them
empty
all.
dust. So Shredder was losing patience. He yelled,
Karai! Bring your bitch ass out here!
so Karai comes out in her Shredder armor, and she is not having this. She told this man,
Okay, first of all, boo-boo, I'm gonna need you to lower that
Boo-boo.
tone. Rolling up on my turf on some bullshit. Nigga, who the fuck you think you is? The Shredder?
I'm a psychologist,
Oh.
nigga. You don't think I can read right through your phony ass?
Newsflash, old nigga, I'm in charge now.
so Karai tries to attack him, but bro immediately grabs her and throws her into a pillar. And Shredder was feeling himself,
Wow.
yapping at her and saying,
Oh yeah, get on up, you raggedy bitch.
so bro grabbed her and threw her across the room again. This nigga did not come to play games, so Karai had to
No.
pull out her trump card. She pulled out some holy water and threw it on the nigga, and she actually started pushing him. She had this man scrambling, so then she kicks him on the wall and stabs him right in the gut. And bro falls to his knees, and it looks like Karai's won. But my God, this was some up shit this man did. His
What?
helmet falls off and he just looks at her and her emotions start to get the best of her because she sees his face and she's like, Daddy? Oh, my sweet child. So she comes down to try to help him
She
because
is
she thinks this is
screwed.
her
Oh, she
dad.
is
But he turns his face back into a demon and just starts laughing at her. She is legit traumatized. And bro just gets up and rips the sword out of his stomach. Nigga said,
Foolish little girl, you thought this weak shit would kill me?
so he turns the sword into a snake and just has it chase her around while he's just watching and laughing the whole time she's running for her life. This is a sick nigga. So then he comes down and drop kicks her, and she ends up running into a pole,
Oh,
and the
no.
snake wraps her up. So before he's about to deliver
no.
the final strike, he's giving her a choice of, do you want to die by my claws or my serpent's fangs? Choose wisely now. So when he's going in for the kill, she makes a hard read and ducks this man, and he ends up cutting off the serpent's head. So Shredder lost all his patience. He grabbed her and just threw her on the wall, and bro floated up to her and told her,
You dare call yourself Shredder? You fucking fraud. Take this shit off.
so he rips off her armor, and then he
You
probably
a
said the
fraud.
wildest line in this entire show. In his exact words, I quote,
After looking at you, perhaps I should let you live after all. You would make a fine slave.
another reminder that this was on 4Kids, by the way. So the turtles finally pull up.
What? Yo, poor kids. Please explain to me what happened to y'all. Y'all were pink with all this craziness, and then you got. I don't know what happened to you, but what the heck? This is crazy.
With some new mystical
I
abilities
missed
that
out
they
on
got
all
from
of
training
this.
with the tribunal. And this Shredder has never met these turtles yet. So he was confused. He was like,
Talking turtles. The fuck are you supposed to be? Nigga turtles?
Really?
so Shredder said to hell with it.
You
It's
knew
time to
that,
pull
man.
out my ultimate technique. So this man floats up and says,
Domain expansion.
No.
yes, this Shredder has a domain expansion. And it is broken because his domain expansion allows him to raise every single enemy he's killed from the dead.
He got hacks. He has every single patch note in his arsenal. He brought them all back. Oh no.
So all those people he killed during his conquest back in 300 AD, yeah, he could bring them right back up, along with other creatures from the nether realm. So he has them attack everybody, and they can't do nothing, because every time they take one out, they just rise back up. They were going against an immortal army, but here comes Karai again, but she got a new toy. She got a holy water sword. So she starts clashing swords with Shredder, and she actually ends up landing a hit, but this just pissed him off, because he walked her down and cut her sword in half. Oh, fuck! So he walked her down and had his undead grab her and hold her in place. So he is about to kill her, but Karai's boyfriend, Dr. Chaplin, shoots this nigga with a holy water gun, blowing a hole in his stomach. But this did nothing. This man was truly immortal. He started laughing and just regenerated. So he looked at her boyfriend and said,
Oh, no.
I get it. Is this your girl, nigga? Well, if it is, congratulations.
Oh,
Because
no.
You have a front row seat of me blowing your bitch back out.
to be honest with you, I don't know how the hell Karai survived this. I don't. She
How?
should be dead.
Wait,
Dead as
wait.
hell.
How did you survive that? That looked like it was an instant critical hit, like right there. Huh? I'm confused.
Oh, so Shredder blows everybody off the roof, and the turtles and everybody got to retreat. This battle was hopeless. They got their ass beat. Karai got put in a coma and lost all the drip. She has no sauce. But you know where she can get that drip back at? She can get that sauce back on cjthechamp.com with that 2 merch. Link in the description. She needed. Selfish plug on the Shredder trial.
Selfish plug.
Exhibit B wrap up. Attempted murder. Arson, criminal mischief, mass murder, assault,
Somebody assault.
vehicular manslaughter. Exhibit C. Yeah, alrighty, ladies and gents. It is now time for our final exhibit. Exhibit
Let's
C.
go.
Hell on Earth. So, after Shredder brutalized and destroyed the Foot Clan in a night, he decided it's time to take over New York. So he makes his way over to the mayor's house. And instead of walking through the door like a civilized citizen, this man decides to break through the roof so he could fly in and assert his dominance. So the mayor was terrified while Shredder was up here floating and saying,
This is what you deserve for those foolish tax cuts, you fat fool.
so he picks this man up and throws him to the side of the wall. That man's back has got to be broken. He threw him
His
so
back?
hard, he made a dent
His
in
back
the wall.
neck?
And that man is knocked the fuck out. So you just assaulted a government official, broke his back, and the way his head landed, he probably just gave him Antonio Brown levels of CTE. So it was time for Shredder to enact his plan. He started using his domain expansion to transform the entire city
Again?
into hell on Earth. It was complete chaos.
Oh my
Some
God.
people even got hit and got their soul snatched and turned into an undead monster. And to make sure it covered everything, this man transformed back into his demonic dragon form and spreaded out his domain all the way throughout the entire city. And when he was done, he turned the entire city into hell. There is a fucking volcano in Times Square. Look at the Statue of Liberty. What the hell is that? And Shredder wasn't even gonna stop here. He was going to spread his domain across the entire planet, but he needed time to rest before he could do it. So the Ninja Turtles and everybody had to come up with a plan, and that was to form the Avengers. They had to get other acolytes from the Tribunal, Agent Bishop and Dr. Stockman from their shadow organization.
Oh my God,
superhero
really?
in the city,
Everybody?
and collide with whatever was left with the Foot. So they all go to Shredder's stronghold and start to assault the base. So after they had to fight through floors of monsters and kill the Shredder's mystic acolytes, they finally reached his throne room, and
Let's
he
go,
welcomed
the
them
final
in
boss.
because he wanted to kill them personally, because all of them were trained by the Tribunal, the people that sealed him to begin with. But before he was about to attack, Karai pulled out some mystic ninjutsu to start draining this man's power. So this actually ends up knocking him down, because they finally found a weakness against this man. So this
His
big
kryptonite.
bastard Hun walks up to bro's body and kicks him, and he's like, nigga, you ain't shit. Compared to Master
no.
Sherelle, nigga, you trash.
Oh,
But Hun
no.
celebrated too soon. Shredder grabbed this man, floated up and told him,
How dare you put your lonely monkey feet on my a drip, nigga. You should focus on fixing that bagged up ass hairline of yours.
So the final battle finally started. Bootleg Superman
Not his
Silver
hairline
Century
getting
tried to punch
insulted.
him,
He
but
deserved
got
it,
blocked
though. I hate him,
immediately,
too.
and bro started breaking his arm and telling him,
My God, your hairline's even worse. When did the Vegeta start coming in fashion?
Vegeta low,
God
bro.
knows where. Nigga hit him with
Vegeta's been through enough. He's been through enough.
the Team Rocket special.
He
So
did.
this man charges up a massive key blast and blasts everybody outside of the stronghold and starts coming at them at full speed on a demon horse with a trident. So this man tries to impale Raphael, but he ended up dodging it, and he ends up getting surrounded by all 8 of the acolytes trained by the tribunal. But he didn't care that he was about to get jumped. Matter of fact, he was filled with joy. He wanted this shit. So Raphael is the first one to attack,
It's
along
his
with the
cook.
bride from Kill Bill. But he throws Raphael in the shorty. Then here comes Hanzo. He gets washed and thrown to the side, just like Overwatch. Garbage. So here comes Mikey from the other side.
I agree. Garbage. I need to rewind that. That's the best thing I've said. Hold on.
Kill
There we
Bill.
go, there we
But
go,
he
there we go.
throws Raphael in the shorty. Then here comes Hanzo. He gets washed and thrown to the side, just like Overwatch. Garbage. So here comes Mikey from the other side. But he gets force choked, slammed on the ground. Then he got drugged, hit Donatello, and they both got slammed on a tree with thorns. This man just hit a collateral. So then Leonardo and the last 2 dudes try to attack him. But they get hit by that Wukong immobilized, and you just see him get blown up in the distance. So this man just caught like 8 assault charges. And you know what? I saw this comment on my last video. You forgot to mention that these are teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And you know what? You're damn right. So guess what? We hitting that nigga with child abuse. So Master Splinter runs over here and he's grieving over.
What about the other times? Should we cut those in as well? I did not think about that. That slipped my mind. I'm not gonna lie. It is so true.
For his sons getting their ass beat. And while the Ancient One is behind him trying to comfort him, his fat ass gets hit with bat shots. So the Shredder is looking
Yeah,
at Master
goddamn.
Splinter, and all hope seems lost. But the Turtles' amulets end up using the power of ass pull, because the spirit of Hamato Yoshi comes out of the amulets, and he ends up wounding this man's soul. All of his evil energy is leaking out of him. So to repair himself, he had to take down his domain expansion and absorb all of that energy and turn back into his dragon form. So Master Splinter had to give these boys a pep talk. He told them,
Oh, my sons, reach deep into yourself on some Bruce Lee shit and into the dragon.
so these boys
Hey,
ended up
Bruce Lee,
manifesting
let's go.
dragon avatars just like the Tribunal did in 300 AD. So the fate of the world all comes down to another dance of the dragons. So they start pushing them, but they get
Oh
bitch
my
slapped.
God.
But Leonardo lands a Kamehameha and puts his ass in the dirt. But this was not gonna stop him.
Yes, how's
Raphael
mine?
came in to get a bite just to get bitch slapped across New York and landed on a yacht.
Oh.
God, people weren't on there. Then Donatello and
What's up,
Michelangelo
yeah?
take a double facial. Pause.
Huh? Huh? What you say?
Hitting them with a comic
What you say?
facial. God, people weren't on there. Then Donatello and Michelangelo take a double facial. Pause. But here comes Leonardo hitting them with a kamikaze. I hope to God nobody is in these buildings right now, because if they are dead. So Leonardo ended up taking himself out on that shoulder bash, and Shredder got up and made his way to Karai because she was trying to use that dark magic shit on him again. So he flies down, and the first person he goes for is none other than Baxter Stockman.
He's been through enough. Come on. He's been through enough. Oh.
This man can't catch a break. Hey, whatever Shredder it is, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, they always got 2 things in common: hating turtles and abusing Baxter Stockman. So he ends up eating this nigga, then cooking Dr. Chaplin again. So he is about to chow down on Karai.
No matter what universe, Stockman is fucked. In every universe, he is screwed. Oh my gosh. I think this show in particular is where they hit him the most, and it shows.
Raphael and Donatello grab him by the snout, and Mikey comes in with the spear, planting his big ass. And that gave Karai enough time to finish the ritual and zapping all of this man's dark energy. So they start jumping, playing ping pong with his ass. And it got so bad, he ended up losing his helmet and his gauntlet. And that is significant because that makes him a mortal being again. So Donatello comes from the top rope and sits on him. Then after pinning him down, their amulets end up manifesting the spirit of Hamato Yoshi again. So this man Shredder was pissed. He was yelling at him like,
I will not lose to some bullshit. This makes no fucking sense.
"You all right? It doesn't make a lick of sense. But it doesn't matter because this is on 4Kids.
Nani?
So Hamato Yoshi jumps up and freezes this nigga, splitting him right down the middle. Conclusion. Y'all right, everybody? We now turn our attention to the board of charges. And my God, just look at it. Look at it! Absolutely nasty work. Multiple charges with multiple counts. I think it's safe to say another Shredder, another seat at the table. Jesus Christ. Because this spread is ridiculous. And we still got one more to go.
One more
And this
to
last
go?
one, he takes hating to another level. So before I get out of here, I just gotta thank y'all for 2 meal real quick. Absolutely insane. It's still so surreal to me, man, because I had no clue I would get this far. I was just doing this shit in college for fun and voila. But hey, man, I wouldn't take it back. So I love every single one of y'all. And until the final trial, the Shredder
The
trial.
Shredder Trials. Let's go. Okay, I can't sue this one yet because, God dang it, I said no, I can't sue this one yet. I am still at the arc. I'm still at when they're gonna finally beat him down. I'm still at that part. I'm close to finishing it. But that is crazy to think that there's another one. Oh my God, let's go. I can't wait for the next one. I'm so excited. This is so good.